Welcome to Jman and Magic Gate. I'm Jman, and Magic Gate today is Madden 16. We're back in Madden 16. It's week 9. We are going to the Broncos to play this game, and I'm excited to play. I've mentioned in the past that I'm a Christian, and I do a lot of thinking about, well, what do I want to say, and how do I want to say it? And some of the things I want to try to say. Ooh, it is very possible that by the end of this game we've got our 750 rushing yards this season, so that's good. Some of the things I like to try, some of the things I think about wanting to say is I try to pray beforehand, and when I'm praying, I ask God to speak through me. I want God to fill me with His Spirit and to put His words in my mouth. And tonight, I feel like hope is the word He's put in my mouth. Now, oddly enough, sometimes... Hi, Larry Ridley. You interrupted me. Okay. Oh, running backs. Well, we got to watch this. Anyway, C.J. Anderson, 435, 561, 4 touchdowns, 22 long. Okay. All right. 166, 697, 3 touchdowns, and 80 long, I think, is the 80. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. But what I was thinking about was hope. Not like the Superman hope, but there is a hope that's involved in life. There's a hope for the football season. Like, in the season, my hope is Joe Flacco. He did become a Bronco in his career. Actually, maybe about this time. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, so it looks like the Broncos are kicking. Dolphins get the ball. So, like with the football season, I've got hope that the Dolphins can make it to the Super Bowl. I've got hope the Dolphins will make it to the playoffs, and right now that hope is very warranted because they are doing very well this season. But I've also got hope for things that exist beyond the game. Because 4 rushing attempts is what we want to do, the ground and pound 4 rushing attempts, I'm actually going to go ahead and run it at least once here, which normally I would be thinking about changing things up and trying to pass more. But that was a very successful run, so I don't know, we might keep that going. My hope is that my rushing game is a good game. So you can see there's reasons to have hope. But I also have hope for heaven. I have hope for something better beyond this life. That when this life is over, there is going to be another life. I think. No, 3rd and inches. I'm going to do halfback dive again. I'm going to make the mistake. This one's on J-Man. It may not be a mistake, but I think that right now, yeah, there it is. First down. Oh, yeah. Pick it up. And then we can get the one more run anyway. Might as well do it. Yeah. Let's establish that run. We got 40 more yards to go for our goal. Right now, though, I don't even want 40 right now. 10 will work. I'll take 7. 7 works for me. That was a good run. 8. Okay, there we go. Completed the rushing attempts. That's good for everybody on my team. And actually, 2nd and 2, I am going to run again. The reason I'm going to run again on 2nd and 2 is 2nd and short. And normally, you actually want to try and pass on. I like to try to pass on 2nd down. But I got a yard there, so I'm not going to worry about it. I didn't get a yard. Okay, so it's 3rd and short. And now it's a better choice to pass the ball. I'm going to stay back. J-Man's going to stay back, and J-Man's going to try and block for Cam Newton. I think I almost said Peyton Manning. Oh, because we're in the Broncos. Okay, yeah. Oh, come on, Newton. I stayed back. I blocked for you. I had a really good block, and you throw it away. That's why I wanted to keep it on the ground. I should have no, it wouldn't have mattered. The best thing I could have done with that would have been a punt That would have been the better option. But I have hope in Cam Newton still. Hope that... Oh, not the next play. Let's just skip all the way to... They didn't get anything. So I have hope in my defense. My defense can stand up to the task. Establish a rushing game. Rush 20 yards. Oh, we definitely want to rush here anyway. Yeah, look at that. We're on our 6-yard line. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh. That... Well, if I'd have gone the way I was trying to go, that wouldn't have been great. That's okay. Let's see. Let's try quick slants. We're going to give Cam Newton the chance to try and redeem himself on this pass. And we will stay back and try and block. There we go. Okay, we made the catch. That was good. It wasn't a first down. Let's try and run it here because we want to work on establishing that run 20 yards. We're also 3rd and 1, so trying to pass it and trying to go deep is just kind of a mistake. There it is. That's the first down. I do actually. I've been really enjoying giving that first down sign, just like they would do in the football game. Did he just tell me to man up? What? You man up. You get out there and play. Well, that was my goal, but the end of the first quarter happened, so I can't do anything. Let's see here. Deadlocked. Yeah. We did. It did get picked off. Okay, sure. All right, let's see what we got here. That wasn't as great as I'd hoped. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go with we're gonna try and go out and see if he gets hit this time. So we'll do smash corners. This time we're gonna go out because we've stayed back and tried to block for him, and we haven't needed to necessarily. But let's see if us not being in there to block actually causes a problem. No. Well, unless he throws away again. No. Well, he threw it away, but not to a receiver. Cam is shaky today. On a day I want to talk about hope, and Cam is shaky. No, it's all right. It's okay. Because you got to have hope early on in the game that the game's going to go well. You can't just be, oh, that's holding. Ah, man, there's going to be holding. That was Jman too. Wait, he didn't get called for holding? I get so mad at all those other players when they hold, and I just saw Jman holding. I mean, you're going to see it here if they should. No? Okay. They didn't show that part again. That was a good catch. I wasn't paying attention. That was the first down. So let's keep it on the ground here. But we don't have a lot of time to play with either. So, and the Broncos, the Dolphins are kicking it off. The Broncos are going to get the ball back at the beginning of the second. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just blah blah talk blah, blah. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna try it again. It's not short, and on second down we've actually not been as successful. But I want to try and take some pressure off of Newton's arm if I can, and that's good with 2 yards. Gives us 3 to go. It does take a little bit of pressure off of Newton's arm. Not a lot of pressure off of Newton's arm, but it takes a little bit of pressure off Newton's arm so that we can do this bench swap. 3rd and 3. Okay, that's okay. Still got a lot of game left to play too, so got to keep the hope in my defense. And Newton ran for it, and he fumbled it. Well, I guess I don't have any hope in Cam Newton now. I don't know why he held onto the ball. I don't know what he's yelling about. He had open receivers. That was all Cam Newton. Oh, he was down. I wonder if they could challenge that. I know I can't, but that should be challenged because he looked like he was down. I'm going to say he looked like he was down. Turnovers have to be challenged now, but I don't know if they had to be challenged then. So, I don't know. I don't think it's going to get challenged. I think, yeah. And they got a touchdown. All right. Inside cross. I'm pretty much out of options. I don't really want Cam Newton to touch the ball. I don't want Cam Newton to be able to throw the ball. But at the same time, the run game, there we go. That was successful. Let's see if I can get in. I couldn't really block for him. But that's okay. First down. That's a good way to start this drive. Let's try to do something different here, because now maybe they don't know what to expect. But that was a good catch. Okay, got hope in this play. And it wasn't as good as I'd hoped. Ooh, but 10 yards to go for that goal. I'm okay. I like that. I do. I like that. 2-minute warning, of course. Okay, and all I need to go is 6 yards. I don't want to do a quarterback sneak because then he'll think he's the greatest ever. That is not what we want. Let's try this one. This one's too short. Well, we just need a first down, but we want to get more than first down. We want to get this back to tied again if we can. That would be ideal. Okay, he threw it. Okay. So the play clock is moving. Let's try this. I think what we need to do is call a timeout soon, though. Not too early, but we'll need to call a timeout because we've got the clock moving too much. That was not what I wanted. 4th and inches. All right. They used a timeout. I want to make them pay for that. So
back out there for action.
Yeah, I kind of want to make the defense, I kind of want this to be bad for the defense. They chose to use a timeout, give us time to kind of slow things down a little bit, and there we go, see? Yeah. Oh, look at that run. Stay in bounds. Touchdown. Oh, yes. That was a good run right there, and we got the 750 yards. Ooh, and we're 5 yards away from, no, I don't think we're 5, no. Oh, 2 yards away from 100 rushing yards. Oh, my goodness. That was great. That feels good. That, see now, look, I want to take credit for that because I was like, let's change this up, but it's exactly like what I said. First off, the defense wasn't expecting it, but next, and more importantly, it was just about making the defense pay for taking that timeout. They thought they were better than us, smarter than us, and we said, no, we're just as good. We can keep this going. And now they're not going to really let me get too far, but that's 100 rushing yards on the game. So that's what Jman was trying to get. He hit that 100-yard mark. In fact, now he just wants to get one more yard to get to the 800-yard mark. But probably won't do that here. And then I just realized that I didn't change this. And time. Okay, yeah, I got to use time to my advantage now. I wasn't considering that. That's a problem, I think, no matter what. Unless, of course, the time clocks because of... Oh, no. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Okay, so the game clock is still running. Now we'll call it when it gets closer, and then we'll hopefully go for the extra point or field goal. Wait, did the clock stop? I don't even know if the clock stopped or not. Oh, because they're showing the replay. There's Jman right there trying to get that block on number 36, but he didn't want to get a block in the back, so he was doing his best. But you can see Jman's right there trying to help his quarterback. And if he could have gotten to 36, they might have gotten a little bit further. That's what I thought. The clock is moving. Let's see, formation, and then never mind. Now, timeout. Okay. We don't have to, but we're trying to get. Oh, I didn't realize we were out. That's okay. There's 3 seconds left on the quarter. That that doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see if we do next play. Nothing happened. Did they try to go for the field? What did they do? All right, let's see when I come back out. I have no idea. That makes... that kind of makes me upset because I'm just like, what happened? All they had to do was kick a field goal. Get ahead, kick a field goal. But no, they just... I don't even understand. Okay, so they're looking for the run, but still got 8 yards on that. I'm going to be okay with 7, 8 yards. And just, there we go. We got over the 800 yards. So, yeah, this is what you want to do. Now, look, we're wanting to run it right now. I actually don't know why Coach wants to run it so much, but I'm going to go ahead and go with that because running it slows the clock down a little bit. That should be a first down, but I bet it's going to be 3rd and inches. Nope, first down. All right. Quan Alexander, nice. Okay, let's see, next play. Let's see, what do we want to do? I don't just, 1st and 10, okay. I don't want to just run the ball every play, but with the run game being successful, I'm not opposed to it. Few passing plays would actually be good, but again, I'm not upset about it. 108 yards, that's my rushing yards in one game. That's J-Man's rushing yards. That's all that the Broncos have, which means that the defense is doing a really good job. But I also want to allow my team to be successful, give other players on my team a chance to do things, to be good. Okay, under pressure. Okay, there we go. And touchdown. There we go. That's exactly what I was saying. Let my team be successful. That's what happened. That makes me happy. That's good. We're ahead now. There's no, yeah, that's good. Okay, nice. Now is the time where I'm saying, let's slow it down. There's no hurry. There's no rush. All we have to do is eat some clock. Because I want my defense to get some rest. I don't want my defense to feel like they have to carry everything. So that's kind of what I want to be able to do, is allow my defense to just feel rested. 2nd and 2. Yeah. Let's run it again. See, now, I was wrong early on in saying that I had no hope in Cam Newton. But I also didn't have as much hope in my run game when I got this game started, and that was a mistake on my fault. That I could have been more prepared for the run game to be better. And that 40, 50-yard run for that touchdown, that definitely impacted the game. But yeah, this has been good. The Broncos in Madden 16 aren't necessarily the best team either, so it's not like, I don't know, it's kind of like I'm going up against a team that's lacking a little bit, but the Dolphins are a little lacking too, so it's kind of hard to say that it's just, you know, that the Broncos are bad. But whatever, you know, just playing a game, just having some fun. That should be the goal. I'll do this one. I don't run this one very often because I don't really like it because I'm impatient with it. This is definitely one where I have to wait for it to develop. And that time it developed, but I still didn't get as far as I wanted to get. But that's fine. Right now it's slow it down. It's just slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. I am actually not opposed to what I see here. Let's go with I saw a good one and I don't know why I didn't select it. Yeah, quick slants. Well, I don't know if quick slants was a good one, but I also didn't select it because I was waiting for the clock to eat some. So, you know, it's a little bit of both there, I guess. Do I have to call it? Oh yeah, I think I have to call it. Okay, there we go. Good block. That was actually a good block. And look at that. Look at him find that room, get that first down, and just push. So that's great. Good offense right there. You know, I would say he says they're not good, but I would also say that the Dolphins are still successful as a whole this season. Here we go. First down. Good run right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. As a whole this season, the Dolphins are having a really good season. I think there's only one loss right now. So saying that, you know, it's, I don't know. To me, it's like, well, you can't exactly say what he's saying. But at the same time, yeah, okay. It's fair what he's saying. The rest of the play hasn't been great because a lot of the game has been hold on to the ball and trying to be successful. Now, this game should not be going this way with Cam Newton throwing the one pick and then coughing the ball up a little bit, you know, also in the first quarter, within the first half. It didn't turn out to be a very good start for the Dolphins, but it's getting a lot better, and that these run plays are really good. So you've got stuff like that. Let's do this one right here. I went too quick, I think. That's okay. I agree. The defense needs to be aggressive, and I want the defense to be aggressive, but at the same time, I want to go 3 more yards. I want to go, what are we at, 17 more yards. I want to go another 100 yards. I mean, I don't think Jman's going to go another 100 yards. It's, 3rd and inches maybe? I don't think it's a first down. 3rd and inches. That's all right. That's okay. But it still took, what, 5? Took 5 Broncos to take one guy down? 5 of them? And that last guy shouldn't have even done that. Am I doing coach suggestions still? Good, I am. Okay. So you hear that? Warning, warning. I'm not worried. That bell right there saying 3rd down, it's supposed to help the Broncos fans get amped and ready for the play. And it's supposed to be nerve-wracking for the away team because they're like, well, you know, we haven't made it this far. Here's the thing. Even if we aren't successful and have to go to, and it's 4th down, which it might be right now, 4th and 1, we lost. Okay, you know, whatever. That's okay. We can let it get to the 2-minute warning before we even kick our field goal anyway. So I'm not even worried right now. It's we get out there, we kick that field goal, and I think right now we don't even have to do anything. Let it get to the 2-minute warning, then kick the field goal. I have a feeling that if I don't tell them to kick the field goal, though, they may not do it or they may not make it, because I tried to suggest they kick a field goal before the end of the half, and they didn't kick a field goal. So I'm just like, what now? So, yeah, whatever. So we got 2. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's the 2-minute warning before a delay of game penalty. See, you got to pay attention to that stuff, because if you're not paying attention to that, your clock management is that bad. That was all about clock management right there. Even though we didn't get that first down, which I was really hoping we would. It's no big deal. But we're ready. Let's get that. Let's see if it tells me. Yeah, so obviously we're going to go for a field goal. We're not going to do anything goofy. We're not going to, you know, mess with things. We'll go ahead and just get up so that the Broncos need a touchdown and a field goal to get ahead. And our defense just needs to get the ball out of their hands. That would be the best option. But there we go. So Dolphins are up now by 10 points. And we will sim to Jman's next turn if he gets one, and he does with 14 seconds left on the clock. The best thing to do right now, just do a halfback dive. Or actually, the best thing to do right now is no, can't do a quarterback kneel. Yeah, the best thing to do right now is to just get the clock moving. Now, there's going to be a timeout. Broncos are going to call a timeout. Whatever. 2 yards to go. No big deal. We anticipated that to happen because they want to try to get the ball back. They want a chance to win this game, and they've got it, but they also only have 10 seconds at this point. They used a lot of time in that 2 minutes without calling a timeout, which it's interesting that the Dolphins didn't call a timeout either, but the Dolphins probably weren't trying to help them the way that the Broncos helped the Dolphins. There's the timeout again, but there's the first down. So, doesn't matter what the Dolphins do, or what the Broncos. If the Broncos call another timeout, it really doesn't matter. Best option right now, yeah, let's go with the QB kneel, because we know that the Broncos are going to call a timeout again once we start this play. So we'll just do 2 quarterback kneels. That's fine. Yeah, there's the timeout, but then there's 5 seconds. It's the guys in my ear saying, you know, they're going to talk over things to figure out what they want to do. No, they're not. They're going to go back and they're going to take a quarterback kneel and get this game in the books. This game is in the books now, but with Madden, it's got to get down to that last second tick. But that was a good game. That was a really good game for Jman. 150 plus rushing yards. Really good game for the Dolphins, coming out 17-14 without really having to struggle too much through the end of the game. It wasn't as intense at the end of the game as it's been sometimes. This time it was clearly the Dolphins were ready for this. Now, had the Dolphins been able to get a touchdown just around that 2-minute warning, it would have made a difference in the game. But it's still okay. 17-14, 155 passing yards for the Broncos, 181 rushing yards for the Dolphins, 62 rushing yards for the Broncos. So yeah, it was a good game as a whole. I got no problems with that game. I think that everything about that game was great. It felt good. It's nice to get that 750 rushing yard mark. It may not be a record-setting rushing season again, but the Broncos have again helped Jman to definitely push himself above and beyond his limits. Milestone goal completed right here, rushing 100 yards. And then we're just going to advance week so we can get to week 10 against the Texans. So that's exciting. Get to move on to week 10, get to go up against the Texans next. I don't know if we're in Houston or if it's going to be at Sun Life Stadium. I won't know that for a little while. Pretty soon here, though. It's going to be okay, so it's going to be at Sun Life Stadium. The Texans are coming to my house. So the next time we play, we're going to play against the Texans. Right now, we're just quickly using some workout time. And that's about where we're ready to say thank you for watching. May God bless you. And remember, God loves you.